So this workshop is being organized to get a larger view of Nigerians' opinions, to get the thoughts, perception of critical stakeholders in a tool that we are developing to be used very soon on our efforts to understand the initiatives of reforms that the Nigerian government and the leadership of the Nigerian police force has engaged in since the NSAS protest. So this methodology is organized to bring people together, stakeholders together, CSOs, MDAs together, so that all of us can look at the tool that we are taking to the field together and probably bring suggestions, ideas into it that we can incorporate to have a standard tool that everybody will appreciate by the time that we are done with the field work.
When we talk about the police and that the police is bad and all of that, we cannot make a statement that is 100% correct. Because within the Nigerian police force, you have fine, gentle men and women that are dedicated to, a professional police service. So, but overall, the question is that it appears that you have more people who have that are not professional in their conduct, that seem to have sort of beclouded the number of the few that are professional. So when you look at it from that perspective, there is tendency for you to make that broad statement to say the police has not performed. There are men and women out there that are slaving day and night to ensure that there is peace, there is security, there is maintenance of law and order. And I think that the effort of the government, that is why it appears that they are not doing so much, because institutionally there are several challenges that needed to be addressed. So I think that it's something that we should not rest on our hands, and we cannot leave it at the doorstep of the government. You and I, every Nigerian, civil society, we all have a stake to reform the police. So you cannot reform the police in isolation. You have to also look at other critical sectors within the society and reform, and do a holistic reform, governance reform, and all of that. Attitudinal reform of Nigerians, because you could have a Nigerian that meets a police officer and the conduct of that person can actually disrupt the relationship. So I think that we should look at it from the lens of a holistic approach to reform. And one of the bits we are trying to contribute is through researches like this and other engagement.
Right now, the police needs discipline. Right now, with the cadre of officers in the police, they are, I would not say they are all corrupted, but a lot of corruption goes on in the police. So the basic thing that needs to be done with those in the force now is to discipline them so that they come back on track. Now, also, those in the police academy, this is where people like CLEEN would come in. They need to work with them so that when they come out, they see things differently.
So what can be done is improving accountability mechanism, improving accountability measures, holding erring officers accountable for their misdeeds. It's also important to ensure capacity building for the police over time, capacity building for the police over and over again, continuous training of the police, especially on human rights issues in policing, which the Commission engages in over time. It will also be helpful to improve funding. Funding for the police is also critical, because you cannot send somebody to the farm without giving the person farming implements, sufficient farming implements. So effective funding and ensuring usage that the funds are used for applied for appropriately applied